Hi dear class 10 students, I hope you all are doing well. So welcome to lesson number 3 of this chapter, Human Eye and the Colorful World. So guys, in our last lesson number 2, we completed eye defects and its correction. So today in this lecture, we are going to discuss total internal reflection, dispersion of white light and the rainbow formation. Okay, now let us start. So first of all, what do you mean by total internal reflection? So total internal reflection to hoise eta phenomenon jot light rays bur eta more optically denser medium or pora less optically denser medium or travel kore. Okay, so you can define total internal reflection as the phenomenon which occurs when the light rays travel from a more optically denser medium to a less optically denser medium. Am I clear? Next, let us see partial and total internal reflection. So these two are phenomena that occur when light passes through different mediums. Okay? So tumalike etia total internal reflection to jana. So partial reflection to hoise jetia light ray dal eta denser medium or pora rarer medium ot humai titia kisuman light rays bur he denser medium ot reflect back hoy. Okay? Aru baki thoka light rays bur rarer medium dot refract hoy. Aru a partial reflection to hoy jetia angle of incidence to critical angle otke kom hoy. Now let us see what is critical angle. So tumaluke eta situation consider kora jot duta medium ase, water medium aru air medium. Aru a torch to hoise light source. Okay? Etia swa jetia light ray dal water medium or pra air medium or travel korise titia light ray dal refract hoise. As you can see here at the junction separating the two media. Etia ami janu je water refractive index to air otke besi, right? So jihetu light ray dal at a higher refractive index or pra lower refractive index or travel korise, so he karne a refracted light ray dal normal dalor pra atori goise. As you can see here, the refracted light ray it bends away from the normal. Now, at a specific angle of incidence, the incident ray of light is refracted in such a way that it passes along the surface of the water. Can you see here? So, this particular angle of incidence is called the critical angle. Okay? Aru yat angle of refraction to hoise 90 degree, as you can see here. So, you can define critical angle as the angle of incidence at which the angle of refraction is 90 degree. Okay? So, aru eta point tumaluke monot rakhiba, critical angle ot light to hodai eta optically denser medium or pora lesser denser medium ot travel kore. Alright, I hope you all understood this critical angle. Okay, etia swa jetia angle of incidence to critical angle ot ke dangor hoy tetia incident ray dal he ekata medium ote ako reflect back hoy. Can you see here? So a phenomenon to ke total internal reflection boli koa hoy. Aru a total internal reflection ot duta condition follow kore. So first condition to hoise light ray dal hodai eta more denser medium or pora less denser medium or travel kore. So this is the first condition. Etia second condition to hoise total internal reflection ot angle of incidence to hodai a critical angle otke greater hoy. So remember this point. Okay? So I hope till here there is no doubt. Great. Now let us do an experiment showing total internal reflection. So a experiment to tumaluke eta glass speaker ot pani lua aru laser light eta point kori dile tumaluke dekhiba light ray dal a water surface or pora reflect hoy goise. Can you see here? So this ray of light getting reflected from surface of water. So ami jano je total internal reflection ot incident ray dal ako eketa medium ote reflect back hoy. So a phenomenon to ke koy total internal reflection. I hope it is clear now. Etia total internal reflection or aru eta example hoise mirage in desert. So mirage to hoise naturally occurring optical illusion. Okay? So now let us see how mirage is formed in a desert. So sun to jetia এই চেণ্ডখিনি গৰম কৰি দিয়ে চেণ্ডখিনি গৰম হোৱাৰ পিছত ওপৰত থকা এয়াৰৰ লেয়াৰটো গৰম হৈ যায় আৰু তাৰ পিছত এই ট্ৰিজোপাৰ পৰা ওলোৱা লাইট ৰেজবোৰ এটা অপটিকেলি ডেন্সাৰ এয়াৰ লেয়াৰটোৰ পৰা এটা ৰেয়াৰৰ লেয়াৰলৈ ট্ৰেভেল কৰে এণ্ড হেন্স বেণ্ড away from the normal so যিহেতু লাইট ৰেজবোৰ এটা অপটিকেলি ডেন্সাৰ মিডিয়ামৰ পৰা ৰেয়াৰ মিডিয়ামত ট্ৰেভেল কৰিছে so সেই কাৰণে লাইট ৰেজবোৰ নৰ্মেল ডালৰ পৰা আঁতৰি গৈছে এতিয়া ইয়াত চোৱা তোমালোকে ডায়াগ্ৰামটোত so এই চেণ্ডখিনিৰ ওপৰত থকা জাষ্ট এয়াৰৰ লেয়াৰটো হৈছে ৰেয়াৰ মিডিয়াম ওকে আৰু তাৰ ওপৰত থকা এয়াৰৰ লেয়াৰটো হৈছে ডেন্সাৰ মিডিয়াম আৰু এই লাইট ৰেজবোৰ বেণ্ড হৈ এটা ষ্টেজ পায় যোনটো ষ্টেজত এংগল অফ ইনচিডেন্সটো ক্ৰিটিকেল এংগলতকে গ্ৰেটাৰ হয় আৰু তেতিয়াই এই টোটেল ইণ্টাৰনেল ৰিফ্লেকশ্যনটো হয় as you can see here this bending continues and a stage is reached where the angle of incidence becomes greater than the critical angle okay and then the total internal reflection it takes place etia এই গুটে ৰিফ্লেক্টেড ৰেজবোৰ গ্ৰাউণ্ডৰ এটা পইণ্টৰ পৰা এপিয়াৰ হোৱা নিচিনাকে আমাৰ চকুত পৰিছেহি ওকে আৰু সেই পইণ্টটোতে এই ট্ৰি ইমেজটো ফৰ্ম হৈছে সো সেই কাৰণে এটা ডিষ্টেন্সৰ পৰা চালে আমি এই ট্ৰিজোপাৰ এটা ইনভাৰ্টেড ইমেজ দেখা পাওঁ even though there is no water around well I hope this mirage concept is clear now all right so the water that you can see is actually the reflection of blue sky on the ground due to mirage so ketiaba ami duror pora sandot pani dekha pao right so it is due to a mirage and we know that mirage are optical illusions only and it occurs when light bends as it passes through a medium with different temperatures I hope it is clear now okay guys now I have one question for you have you seen water on highway on roads in summer season on a hot afternoon yes you might have seen right so summer days ot ki hoy swa jihetu rasta pur gorom hoi jay so he karne rastar uporot thoka air layer tu gorom hoi jay right so rastar uporot thoka juntu air layer he layer tu it is less dense than the air above it aru he karne sky pora oha light rays bur upward ke bend hoy instead of hitting the road and thus you can see water on the road am I clear and this mirage it disappears as you move closer to it so tumaluke jiman usorle jaba ei mirage to disappear hoy jay so now see here for mirage to occur there has to be total internal reflection so mirage to hobole hole total internal reflection hobo lagibo aru ei total internal reflection hobole hole duta condition ase I already mentioned earlier but let us see again first condition is light should travel from denser medium to rarer medium and second condition is light should hit at an angle greater than critical angle so total internal reflection hobole hole first condition to hoise light to hoday denser medium or pra rarer medium or travel koribo lagibo okay aru second condition to hoise angle of incidence to critical angle otke greater hobo lagibo am I clear so tumaluke a total internal reflection or duta condition monot rakhiba okay now next let us see dispersion of white light or you can say it is Newton's experiment okay etia swa jetia a white light to prism tut humaise tetia a white light to refract hoi goise aru 7 constituent colors ot split hoise as you can see here so a light to split hoar reason to hoise beleg light or colors kita beleg angles ot bend hoise with respect to the incident ray and these constituent colors are violet indigo blue green yellow orange and red so it is also known as Vibzier so now see the phenomenon of splitting of white light by prism into its constituent colors is known as dispersion so tumalukor exam ot a dispersion or definition to ahibo pare thik ase so white light to jetia constituent colors ot split hoy he phenomenon to ke koy dispersion and the band of colors is called the spectrum এতিয়া এই ডিসপাৰশনটো কিয় হয় চোৱা so the cause of dispersion of white light is the change in speed of light with wavelength so white light to disperse হোৱাৰ reasonটো হৈছে যেতিয়া লাইটটো প্ৰিজমটোত হিট কৰে তেতিয়া হে লাইটৰ ভেলোচিটিটো বা স্পীডটো চেঞ্জ হৈ যায় depending on its wavelength and wavelength it is denoted by the Greek letter called lambda আৰু এই constituent colors কিটাৰ ভিতৰত red lightৰ wavelength to maximum আৰু violet lightৰ wavelength to minimum so remember this okay next let us see the recombination of white light so এই এক্সপেৰিমেন্টত নিউটনে ফাৰ্ষ্টতে prism to edi white light to par hobole dile and this caused dispersion of white light into 7 colors so next newtone ki korile eta inverted prism rakhi dile in the path of the spectrum can you see here so next newtone observe korile je a second prism tur pra okol white light to he ulale so newtone conclude korile je white light tote a hatta component colors humai ase so Newton concluded that white light comprises of 7 component colors. So a experiment to Newton e korar babe experiment to Newton's experiment buliu koa hoy. Now see the glass can be considered as a combination of two inverted prism and hence there is no dispersion in a glass slab. So ekhon glass slabot dispersion to nohoy karon glass kon hoise dukhon inverted prism or nisna. Okay, so this glass it can be considered as a combination of two inverted prism. I hope you all understood. Alright guys, now let us see another interesting thing that is rainbow formation. So this rainbow, it is an arc of 7 colors visible in the sky which is produced by the dispersion of sun's light by raindrops in the atmosphere. So borokhon diar pisot akakhot ketiaba eta natural spectrum appear hoy right so he natural spectrum to ke koy rainbow and it is caused by dispersion of sunlight by tiny water droplets which is present in the atmosphere so now let us see how the rainbow is formed so raindrops ba water droplets bur horu horu prismor nisna ke act kore so sunlightor pra ulwa light rays bur a water droplets burot refract aru disperse hoy aru tar pisot internally reflect hoy and finally raindrop por pra ulwar pisot a light rays bur ako reflect hoy jay so yat eta total internal reflection hoise so due to the dispersion of light and total internal reflection different colors reach the observer's eye so guys did you understand the rainbow formation Okay, if you have any doubt, you can comment below. Aru tumalukor examination point of view pra a rainbow formation to eta important part. Okay guys, so we are done for this lesson number 3. So go through the class once again. Stay tuned for the coming lecture. Thank you.